blue notes, that's a Mobby pass. More chops than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz. She's swinging blue notes, that's a Mobby pass. More chops than karate class. I can hear the blues when the shotty blast. The whole block blowing horns, that's that Jackson jazz.
I told you guys, man, we coming with it, man. We nonstop. What's going on? It's really
hello. This is VI.
And this is the Emmy boys. You know what I'm talking about? Factorz TV.
Factorz TV
hello,
episode
24.
24, yeah.
End of Kobe's career, you know what I'm saying? Was it 824? Greatness on the horizon. You know what I'm talking
Christmas Eve 24. Like, yeah.
You're stupid, dog.
What's going on, man?
Welcome back, man. Appreciate you guys supporting us. The love has been tremendous since coming back since our Emmy victory. Shout out Converge as usual, man. This is home. Black media does matter. Man, I'm really, once again, my brother VI, we're here rocking with you guys, man. I'm very thankful to be here again. We got a special guest today, my girl Leah Janae. We're going to bring her on a little bit later, and we're going to make sure to have us a good time, man. We got some good questions.
Name.
You like that name?
Leah Janae.
Shit's smooth, ain't it?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Word to Big Bird. I like that.
Come here, Leah. Leah Janae.
So that name sounds stressful, don't it?
I'm sorry, girl.
You be calling that in, Leah. Leah, no. But what we got going today, man? How you feeling, man? How you been? What's been going on with you?
I've been good, man. Been busy. A lot of family in town. My sister's in town from Baton Rouge, both of them. She's with her husband, the kids. Then we got a house full of kids, got a house full of people. But we've been enjoying each other's time and chilling, man. Been having my oldest with me since school's out, and that boy's crazy, but it's been all good. What's up with you?
He's a little you, man. He's a little you. Shit, me, myself, man, I just been hanging out like snot, hanging out with the little ones for Father's Day. Got to enjoy myself with family and loved ones. Like you said, sisters is in town, so I got to see them a little bit. One of my sisters getting over COVID, so she just had to quarantine herself, and I'm like, hang on with her soon. Yana get better.
Yeah, she caught it late. I caught it three times since she's caught it.
Yeah, that's my artist, man. That's my singer, my soul writer. So get better, Yana. I'm gonna see you soon. Been getting ready for these summer events. We got a Smoke and Flow coming up. We got a couple things coming up, man. East Side versus South Side game. We do a basketball game in the neighborhood every year. Sparked it off for the town to do it within their own neighborhoods.
Show some respect.
Show some effort. Respect.
How was Father's Day? You said Father's Day, man.
Father's Day was good. Honestly, you know, it's always tough dealing with having my own issues with my father, but also the person I looked up to is no longer alive or here. That was my father figure. So it's tough in some aspects, but having my daughters and enjoying time with my babies, that means the world. So I got to hang out with my young one, and we went to the Juneteenth Day at an African-American museum, and it was really good. A lot of beautiful people there, a lot of businesses. Got to see a lot of friends, a lot of family. And everywhere I went, man, was getting love for the Emmy, man. Like, it feels good. It feels good to be a hometown hero walking around. And they were like,
man,
you did that. And people know what it is. Boy. Man, it's huge, man. It's only getting greater later, man. I can't wait. Was that a WAP?
Yeah, it was
Fetty Wap.
Emmy boys.
Emmy boys.
Leah Janae laughed at me. It's not funny. I'm serious.
Hey, yeah, you like her name too much.
Leah Janae. But, my Father's Day was really good. Kids enjoying family, and I like it because it's a day where I have mommy privilege. I don't want to drive. I don't want to do anything. I shouldn't have to do anything today. Today is my day. It's about me. It's like your birthday. So I really enjoy Father's Day because it's like, I woke up to gifts, and it's like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't. And I don't have to explain it. It doesn't have to be all extra. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. It's not my day to do it. So that's why I appreciate it, because
I seen you put up you had a beautiful tribute video for Father's Day from all your boys.
All my boys,
all the
even
more
the
boys.
one who can't talk. So that was beautiful.
Yeah.
He was gibberish up there. But
that was very cute.
I put Beyonce in there for clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have much to say about her besides she dropped "Break My Soul."
Yeah.
Kind of like a house dance type of vibe at 12:01. At night, of course she did what she do because she has her own cult type.
She has her own following.
Yeah.
She had a sneaky drop on not only the music, but probably about a month, maybe 2 months ago. She did another Adidas and Ivy Park collab, and literally, man, like sold out once again, of course, and only you seen the celebrities really getting the big bags and the boxes sent to them. So it was kind of good to see, but these celebrities that have a chance to drop music out of nowhere and it just goes #1. People don't think about that when it comes to not just doing music, the following. Yeah, the power it has.
Hey, I'll just put her name in there. Just put it in there so people can click it because they don't care to hear what we got to say.
Because every day they search my name anyway. Like there's 1 million people every day that search my name. So as long as I drop something that has some content, then I guarantee you somebody's gonna click on it.
What they say about Beyonce?
You know, the Beehive's going crazy, man. You know, so click on this. Factorz TV, Emmy Boys. You know what I'm talking
about? Emmy Boys.
What's going on, man? What else is going on?
BG, Britney Griner.
Free my girl BG, man. The real BG. You know what I'm saying?
One of Vladimir Putin's. I laugh because that's what I call my farts. I be Vladimir Putin. But nah, he one of his representatives' name is Dmitry Peskov. He basically did a press release where they're saying BG's not hostage. You know,
she's not being held hostage or captive. Yeah,
I could agree with that until they try to swap out. You know, like because maybe some places their laws are different. They're harsher. Maybe for hashish oil, you might get taxed over there.
They just do process too.
Yeah,
everybody. I'm thinking of America's process, which is still.
But everywhere's different. Somebody might be. But then when you throw in, you try to swap her out for arms and weapons.
You're negotiating.
Yeah,
a basketball player that smoked a vape or had a vape with someone who carried and dealt arms illegally across a border.
With international
waters,
terrorism, really, when you're trafficking weapons like that. So that's my thing. She is a hostage. She's a prisoner of war, like I said. Like, if they hadn't done that, where they're negotiating about it, about getting her back and sending this dude over and swapping it out, then it wouldn't be that. But the fact that you guys, want to do that is like she is, you're denying the fact, but she is a prisoner of war. So, as always, we still have to bring her home. Something needs to be done about it because she's just sitting there for nothing. I can see if she really did a heinous crime, but like I said, everyone else is different. So, to them, it might be, a hard judgment, but it's like, come on now.
It's a hard judgment, but it's just a simple fact of it's someone else playing on your national team. She went over there to go play, if not for Russia, she went to go play a game against Russia. That supported your economy, you know what I'm saying? Those games are big over there, and she's a U.S. star, and not only that, she's a human being, and she's someone that deserves rights, so it just doesn't seem right as far as not seeing her, not really hearing her voice, not knowing her story. I mean, she could either be living a luxury lifestyle over there and they're treating her really good, or she could be in a prison, a camp that is just dirty and has bad laws and bad regulations. So
Turking for Twinkies.
Man, you said what? Huh? You said turking for Twinkies?
Twerking for Twinkies. You never know what they do over there. It's like, free BG.
Doing something strange. But, man, hell froze over. They might as well free her because they said, Austin, Texas is raising the minimum wage to $22 an hour?
Oh, yeah, it's at $15 now. It's going to go to $22. And the thing is, it should be like that everywhere because, people be like, nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to slave, for, wages that aren't living wages. But, yeah, they're taking up to $22 an hour, and that's citywide for, I believe, city workers. And I think this is going to cost them like between $24 and $38 million to do so.
They be coming out with this money, man. This bread be popping out.
And money, we just sent $1 billion to Ukraine. Come on now, people will go to work for some real money. No, you're not getting people going to work for nothing. Especially here, where it costs to live. You're better off doing something.
Seattle, you gotta have a job, a side hustle, and a scam.
And sugar mama still looking too.
Still looking. Sugar mama's tapping.
Get at me. Get at me, sugar mommy.
I always want to be a sugar baby. My ad name's at the bottom of the screen.
That's why I couldn't be a woman. I tell people all the time I cannot be a woman.
Why is that?
I be coming off that pole. You know what I'm saying? I be in the parking lot getting some numbers.
Be getting it, ain't it?
I'd have sugar daddies everywhere.
What
you in Lake Task for? On some old man's boat. So that's why God. That's why God made me a dude.
Yeah, God made you a dude for a great reason.
That's why I made me a dude, man. He was like, no, this guy's gonna be off the chain. Put a penis on that one. This guy's gonna be off the chain.
I'm sorry, dog. Set the back to the fit. Oh yeah.
Nah, anyway. For real, seriously. So.
Oh God, this guy's.
Now, shout out to Austin for doing what's right, and feeding the people. For real. Man, I just say what people think, man. Guys think it too. Shoot. You're laughing on that. That's serious.
No, because they don't know you. It's us. He says this stuff behind closed doors. Like, hey, man, you better be glad I ain't no female. This nigga stupid, man.
I would have been up there twerking it in Dollar Strip Club. But I see you talking about education and workforce. What's up with that, man?
Because one thing that the pandemic has showed us is that it created a lot of bosses, a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, it had people, including myself, refine talents or brush up on talents. But one of the major things is it shows, how the workforce doesn't really care for you. And everything that you do, everything that's happening is kind of like you comparing workforce, you comparing education, you comparing different things. It's like, what's worth it right now? What's worth my time? We always got to think about time, but what's really worth my time right now in this time of life? Like,
and that's why I said for the pandemic, it really showed you what America could do for people.
Yeah, and it was a joke on Facebook, but when you said that was real. Like, I swear to God, I'm not trying to cut you off, but that was real. Like, you can see what America wanted to.
Well, like what they could do. You know, they want people in brick and mortar for different reasons. So many people work from home. They found money out of nowhere to help you support. It might not have been a lot, but, you know, it was something they could do out in the regular. Hey, here's some money, you know, like, so it showed you, the pandemic showed you what they could do if they wanted to, when they're in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? When their business is
our economy is about to crash. Just throw some bread out there, baby. Go ahead and put it out there in the front line.
Like, because they know consumers help, you know, their businesses. So that's my thing. It showed you what they could be doing if they really wanted to.
See, they don't think that the politics hit the streets. The streets is where it starts, okay? You guys better get used to it, man. Learn who's in front of you.
Dice games boost the local economy.
Man,
if they knew that, they would encourage it. I'm telling you.
Bro always says it, man, but we need the Sonics back. We need to make sure that we get this revenue going with these nightclubs and that our ladies are taken care of, because these rookie contracts from the Seahawks ain't doing it for them.
I told them, man. They're used to Range Rovers and stuff, man. Not Challengers and Chargers. And, you know, for real. I'm not even being funny, man. Whatever. I've been out here. I've seen it. They're unhappy. So we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we got a special guest, a young Hottie McHottie who just graduated.
Yeah, my girl Leah Janae, man. Factorz TV.
Leah Janae.
I did it for the city. I did it for the love. I did it for the people. I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish. I ain't even broke a sweat, homie. This practice. Pondering my next move. Staring at my track list. Hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist. Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
Yo, back at it is really Factorz TV. So I'm back with a special guest, my girl Leah Janae. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you again. I want to say thank you for coming back. They don't know, but we know, so I appreciate you.
We know.
For real, for real. She is an owner of Kiss My Press Boutique and other things. You go check her out, and also a UW graduate, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
She graduated in 2020, right?
Yes, 2020.
But due to COVID and restrictions and all that, they said, let's do a ceremony for those who didn't get to have one. So I actually think that's really dope, for real, because that's a memory that you really want. And during that time of life, you're like, okay, I might not never walk across the stage in front of my loved ones, in front of friends, or with the people I went to school with. So I want to say congratulations on that, no matter when it was, because I'm working for that myself. So I'm happy to see people succeed and graduate and get their degrees. So once again, congratulations. I don't care if it was 2020. You did that. You walked not too long ago. So I'm looking at the story like, damn, do I say congrats or is this a memory? But I'm glad you cleared that up for me. But please let the people know who you are, not only what you do, and about how you started your business, Kiss My Press.
Yeah, so again, you guys, my name is Leah Janae. I'm originally from Georgia, Southern girl. I'm 24. I love fashion, if you cannot tell. And yeah, I have my own boutique called Kiss My Press. That is my baby. I started it, honestly, the name of it and the concept of it in like 2017, because it was originally like a blog where, I wrote different blog posts about lifestyle and fashion and love, and then put my different virtual stylings on there as well. And I took a break from that. I kind of dismantled that site, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do. And I was like, no, like Kiss My Press has still been with me. It's been something like the name of it and the brand of it that I've had for a while. So why not push myself to follow my dreams and start that boutique?
That's what's up, and that's determination. And I'm glad you did that, because even when I met you, it was like the first thing you said. Like, you even say you were a graduate. You were just like, hey, this. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let me know she's serious about that. Her direction and intentions are to show that. And so learning anything else was like a plus. So I want to know, is there anybody in your family, anybody you know or could think of that might have inspired, if not the fashion tips, but the entrepreneurship part of you? Do you give anybody credit for that?
Yeah, I would definitely give my mom, my granny, they were seamstresses, so that definitely kind of runs in my blood. In terms of my business and entrepreneurship, I'd have to say my sister. Like, she's a business professor at Highline College, so, she and my mom instilled education in me, and, really being a boss lady and knowing that women, we rule the world, and we gotta, big step, we got to step.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Just
so
a mix of that.
It's a line of bosses that flow. It's a line of women. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I understand that. I come from a strong line of women as myself, so I'll shout out the black ladies that's doing their thing, all the business women that's doing their thing. When it comes to this line you're in of on a boutique and, staying current with fashion and stuff, how do you stay current? How do you stay relevant with today's, I would say, trends? Because there's some things that are forever, some things are for right now. So how do you stay current with it?
Yeah, with the trends, I feel like a lot of it is coming from TikTok. I feel like that's where a lot of people are open to express their fashion sense in a way that, like, we're on the journey with them. We're seeing how they're literally putting the pieces together and then how it looks, versus Instagram, where even though that is a way, it's like, here's the finished product, here's the look. But TikTok is really getting personal with what people like.
Okay, yeah, that basically answered my next question, which was asking, do you believe that social media plays a big part? Obviously you do. I'm learning more about TikTok. Horrible at making videos, but I have a lot of content, so I'm trying to put together. I be seeing your stuff like, damn, it's a movie every time TikTok comes on. She did the extra, so we have to take your class. We have to figure something out, because I literally am trying to learn how to use it. This using social media to its full extent. A lot of people don't know how to do it or what it means, and I'm learning myself. No matter the following I have, what I've done, I'm still learning things along the way. And that is a huge part of it. And to see your visuals when you post them, I'm like, damn, man, it looks professional. Like, she got a personal editor that walk around ready to edit everything. So with that being said, I know we have the internet and we have storefronts. We have different things. Where do you see your business in 3 to 5 years? Kiss My Press. Where do you see it growing?
So in about 3 to 5 years, I'd say definitely still e-commerce. That's key. But I really do want to have a storefront, because I feel like storefronts, they're dwindling away. And I feel like, especially in Seattle, there really aren't a lot of boutiques like that that are for, trendy, urban, black, poppin' young women. It's a lot of, frilly, southern white girl boutiques or old lady boutiques, but it's nothing that like me and my girls would wear. So to go and say, I need a quick fit before the club, that should be something that should be offered. And
that happened with gentrification. I'm born and raised here. There was a lot of boutiques growing up.
Oh, wow.
Really was. Yeah, it's sad when you think about it, talk about it, because the Seattle I come from is full of life, culture, and love. People don't realize, even me, I'm first generation born here. Everybody else from somewhere else. So in Seattle, people around my age are usually like that, and they don't realize that, with gentrification, we lost a lot of things that we knew, so it's an attachment to certain things. So when I hear people who aren't from here or been here a certain amount of time that didn't get to experience Black Seattle, and I'm talking about in the 90s, it's a fact that we were the largest business class, late 90s, early 2000s in the U.S. Like, we come from great beginnings, a foundation. It's just all been broken down. So it's just disheartening when I hear, it's like, I understand it because it's not here. You ain't lying. But it's like, I remember a time where, I could take you a few places and you might get what you like. There are a few around, but it's few and far in between. So, it's kind of tough to think about, but it's all good. We're going to keep going. Another question is, being a businesswoman, being young, being in college, everything mixes into one, trying to find a balance. I want to know, what maturity level, what growth did you think you had to hit as far as to really buckle down, not only with school but with business? Like, do you think that it took our age or it took a certain event or time?
I would say that it took a mentality, honestly. It really isn't even age, because there's 16-year-olds that are way ahead in their business game that are killing it. And it's really just a mentality of knowing that's what you want to do, that's what you're going to do, and putting the work to it. It's simple as that. It's about the manifestation.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's exactly how I feel. Before I let you go, I got an important question. Are you FNF free this summer?
I am. Let's go.
You heard it here first. Don't play the song. I don't want to hear it, but I got to ask her. I got to know. We need answers over here at Factorz TV.
Girls, we are FNF this summer, okay?
Okay, listen.
If you're confused about it, let him know. Blast that in his ear. He'll
No, you
figure
actually
it
hit
out.
her up. Her social's going to be all over this episode, so you hit her up and ask her and get educated. I want to say thank you from me and my brother, Factorz TV, having you again. You coming through. We had some difficulties. We worked it out. Thank you for staying consistent and just giving us another try. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me. I love what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
The whole setup is like on point. Like, I love that. I love seeing the Black excellence.
Okay, I appreciate that. And Black media does matter, so you guys remember that. We're going to go to another break, man. Shout out Factorz TV. We'll be right back.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
We back at it.
It's me.
It's VI, man. He's an a-hole. And we're back, man. We had a great guest on, Lee Janae. She's great, man. Her energy.
She's the best.
She's
the
dope,
best.
man. I love having good people on, man. It's always everybody wants to do this, and let me come on the podcast, bro.
Don't be having nothing to talk about, and they don't be hot ladies.
And you get in front of there and do the Talladega Nights.
I don't know, do my hands, bro.
So listen, man, we got some new music that dropped. We talked about Beyonce, man. Who else did a midnight drop?
Aubrey
Graham.
He dropped. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it because it was some house mess.
Because it's called Nevermind. That's why he said.
Exactly.
That's why he forgot it.
Out of mind. Nevermind, dropped by Drake. Everybody seems to be going in a house type of vibe.
Yeah.
And I wanted to clear something up because there's a big debate on Twitter about where house music started, was it black or not. It was started in the 70s. DJ Knuckles at a place called the Warehouse in Chicago. And that's how I got house music's name. He's the godfather of house music. So yes, it did come through us, but it's like a big hoopla about people using it. You know, it's like people want their music to be heard, but also they got an issue with it being used, you know what I'm saying, as marketing for other, for people who might not come from there. But I've never really been into it. Have you ever really been into it like that?
Some songs, like going to DC when we have. I picked up on some people, some artists. They do a lot of go-go, but they also do house music. I actually don't listen to it a lot, but there are some catchy things with the internet that I've heard that I've hung on to. And with Drake, I just think it's a time in the moment. A lot of people are doing like upbeat, reggae tone, for the summer, even on Future's album. Everybody, even with Tim's, a lot of people are using this upbeat to kind of set the tone for the summer. Fabulous just dropped something with Jeremiah Fabulous and Hitmaker, which was used to write music.
Himberg.
Yeah. What's his name?
Young Bug,
yeah. So they just dropped another joint. It's actually decent, but it has that upbeat reggaeton type of pace. So I just think that's the direction everybody's pushing in at this time, especially for the summer and everything opening back up. Everybody's trying to, feel like they're on the island wilding.
Speaking of wilding, I've been watching the Warrior celebration, and Clay was drunk on the float.
And before we start this, I just want to say, you can't talk about somebody's gonna react until you're in the moment. If you've never been there.
Oh, yeah.
And then what they've been through, they earned it, man. Go ahead.
No, yeah, they had losing seasons and, injuries. So, I feel them. I was also happy they won, too, because Curry got to solidify, his legendary, 13 seasons, 1 team, 4 championships, his first finals MVP, though. So, shout out to the Warriors. But I believe Boston will be back there. Young team, great coaching. They might have to move some pieces around, though, to me, as far as Tatum might have to be moved. Brown showed up, but they're a young team besides Al Horford. He's got to be in NBA years.
Yeah, he's a great grandpa, but he's still effective. You see how much he affected the game and stepped up and gave him that last push, that energy that they didn't have. Because you can see the young guys who didn't have that experience. They were fatigued. They were tired. They were frustrated mentally. So once again, shout out to the Warriors, though. But you can't take nothing from Steph Curry, man. He's proved himself and come back from being, down and being a top 5 team to not mention it at all for 2 years. Clay being injured, coming back from injury, not being mentioned at all. Then everybody doubting him, and you going straight to the ship, man. So all the stuff I see, I'm loving it. I love when people who are themselves. We know who Draymond is. He's been himself since day one. But Curry, Clay, they kind of had these like personas, and you gotta have a facade just to save face and make sure that you're being seen right in the public light. And these guys are showing out. I mean, it's been all types of middle fingers and, F you bums and, we this and we that. And, I mean, you can't be mad at them. They did something that everybody said they couldn't do again. And you're putting yourself in a category of people that's, like, legendary. You got multiple championships, not 2, not 3, but 4. So it's a big thing, man. I'm congratulating them guys, and I'm not mad at them celebrating, not one bit.
No, I'm not either. That's a major feat. Last year was May 21st. Curry in a press conference after they lost and got put out. He basically told him, next year you don't want to see us. And sure enough,
this year that you didn't want to see him, probably didn't get to see him for real.
No, seriously. So shout out to the Warriors and the Bay Area. I know the Bay went crazy, as they always do when any franchise wins.
Like that.
No, that's what I'm really happy for. 40 Water, man.
We beat to rap. What he beat to.
Shut up, man. Jesus.
I love 40, man. That's my aunt, man.
Now, what's going on, man? What's next, man? What you feeling, man? You closing it out? What you doing?
I mean, it's all good, man, as long as you're ready to go, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
Man, you just...
I'm thinking about it earlier, man. I'd be driving to Portland right now. If you don't know, you don't know, man. Just never mind it. Don't worry about it.
God, thank you for making VI a young man and not a young woman. Anybody want to shout out anything you want to do? Anything?
Shout out to Converge Media. I mean, we're still Emmy winners, gonna toot my own horn.
Why not, beep beep?
Thomas the Train. Converge Media, and shout out to the community. We're putting together I don't know what annual it'll be, but we're doing our South Side versus East Side game for the community.
Yes, sir.
Have food and toys and games for the kids. So I think that's community matters the most. So that's very important to me that people were able to put their time to the side, put their resources together, and say, hey, let's do this, because we started 7 years ago, and it's been a while since we did it with the pandemic and everything. So it just everybody willing to put their business affairs to the side and say, hey, let's do this, right now. I think it's dope. So shout out to everybody involved with that.
That's what's up, man. I want to shout out Top Tier Frenchies 206, which is you, man. You're doing your thing. Beautiful puppy, man. You guys creating these beautiful dogs, man. Great bloodline and healthy. Shout out to Top Tier. Shout out to Kiss My Prince Boutique. Shout out to my girl Janae out there. I actually have another friend in Janae that has 7 Scale Boutique. It's a lot of ladies that show love, man, and I appreciate it. Like you said, we got a Southside versus Eastside game coming up. We also got our smoking float coming up. So June's going to heat up as Seattle is finally. I want to shout out Seattle for shining for a day.
Summer just started. That's what people keep
It was 80
saying.
degrees yesterday, bro.
It ain't been hot. Seattle sticks true to itself.
Yeah.
Summer's going to come when summer comes.
Real seasons, huh?
Yeah, real seasons.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, it's been a great episode. I want to thank everybody for supporting us, man, for watching, for sharing, for reposting. Me and bro really thankful. Like, we started out with Converge, man, and just always gave us motivation, and man said stay with it, and stuck with it, and to be elevated, man, means everything. So shout out to O, shout out to E, shout out to Sal, shout out to Shay, man, all my people, man, here at Converge, man, Trey, man, everybody, bro. It's a big family. My dude Proof, man, came in, like a wrecking ball, and just like VI says, man, never forget to talk your ish. Never forget, man.
Never forget, man.
Never forget to talk your ish, man. So I'm
VI.
It's Factorz TV.
It's episode
Emmy Boys.
something.
Emmy Boys, man.
Episode what?
24.
24, yeah, that's right.
Episode
Emmy
24.
Boys.
I did it for the city. I did it for the love. I did it for the people. I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish. I ain't even broke a sweat, homie. This practice. Pondering my next move. Staring at my track list. Hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist. Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.